I'm in Partridge Hills today in Victoria, and I've just climbed up about 2/3 of the climb on Danger Trail. And the first trail I'm going to do is a trail that is off to the right after you do a corner on to continue the climb. You do a right-hand turn after a couple trees. It's not marked or anything, but you can see that there's a trail. And to the best of my knowledge, this trail is called Travel Agent. Now, the reason I say that is because a couple years ago, I watched a video of a guy doing this, and I'm quite sure it was this trail, and he called it Travel Agent. He is the only person I've ever heard refer to it as Travel Agent. Having said that, I've never heard anybody else refer to it as anything else. I actually talked to the trail builder, oh geez, a few years ago now, probably 4 or 5 years ago, and he had no name for it. But he did a really nice job. It's an all mountain trail. I would consider it black, but there's certainly some blue parts of it. Now, we're in the down component of it, and there's a couple of trickier down portions of it. And once you get to the end of the down, there's quite a climb to get out of it. It's well-made trail. It's challenging, so we'll call it a black diamond trail, and leave it at that. Like I said, all mountain. Some people would consider portions of it cross-country. I don't really. When it's a rocky and rooty single track, I rarely call it cross-country because that's typically not what they ride in their races and stuff like that. Everybody likes to, if it's not downhill, it's cross-country, so I like to refer to stuff as all mountain myself. So we're well into the trail now. And there's one particular down part that I have issues with and have for a long time. I have made it. I don't really ride the trails in Partridge that much, so I try and do the best that I can, like on any other trail. But I thought I would bring this one to video because there's really not that many trails for Partridge. And just to add, Partridge was just recently added to Trail Forks within the last week or so, or a couple days anyhow, because I just looked at it this morning, and this trail is not on it. This trail is considered to be in the D&D property, I guess. I don't know why, but so it's been excluded, same as Danger Trail. So now I'm coming into the bit of a down where I do have issues with it. It's all about control and skirting past a rock. Got it. I was able to go slow enough. It'd probably be far simpler to just roll over the rock, but my eye just doesn't take me in that direction. So that was quite a tight turn. So the rest of it is relatively simple after that portion there. And you then have to negotiate the climb, which will come up in a few minutes. Well, not even a few minutes, probably a minute or two. And it definitely has challenging portions. I would say that the climb portion of it is more challenging than the down portion. Did I say that right? The up portion is more challenging than the down portion. You definitely need to control your speed on some of the down things, at least I do. I'd rather be in control than just hit it hard. So now we're going to start the climb. And it's well-made trail, like I said. So it's just a matter of hitting good lines and keep pedaling. A little bit of a corner. So this part can be a tricky little turn. Take it a little bit wide and hit it because you got to go up. Well done. Now another tricky part, you sort of have to get over a couple roots in a bit of a rock garden while going up. Well done. So this trail could probably be designated two-way, but you wouldn't be able to climb, unless you're Superman, the couple down portions. And there are no bypasses for it, so again, you can always try. I've never tried doing the opposite way, so, but you could probably ride 90% of it. All right, now we're getting ready for the next up portion. Wipe some cobwebs out of my face. This trail does not get ridden very much, so I usually hope that it's somewhat free of debris. So far so good, because someone actually came in and cut this log because you had to hop over that a few months ago. Okay, this can be another little bit of a tricky part, just getting through the rooty, rocky part. It wasn't bad because someone actually moved a tree, which made the trail quite a bit more narrow. But with that gone, you certainly had a bit more space for a line. Okay, we got another punchy up. Into another punchy up. The sweat has started to flow and go in the eyes. Okay, so at this point you intersect with another trail called Guns N' Roses, which is a downhill trail that also starts off of Danger Trail. So you turn right on that, and then you follow that for a few hundred yards. And then once you do the little up, there'll be a trail to your left. And I'm calling this the extension of Travel Agent. Because if you stayed straight and then eventually left, you're just gonna run to a bunch of down trees that have been there for a couple of years. They're big. The BC Parks has not cut them or anything, so I don't believe they're ever gonna get cut necessarily. So we'll take this trail as the final portion of night shift, and we'll follow it until it intersects Danger Trail. And this has a couple of punchy ups on rock rolls and stuff, so we'll just do our best. So far so good. The first one is coming up right here, where you sort of just put your front tire on the top of the rock, give it some steam, and it's all good. This one's a little more prolonged of an up. Very good. And it can be kind of slick with the leaves on the ground, but so far so good, no problems with them. And so we're just reaching the final point of night shift, or sorry, not night shift, Travel Agent, and that's it. We intersect with Danger Trail and turn right. So that's the end of Travel Agent. Very good.